There are now 3 Republican solutions to the payroll tax dilemma. My next guest says his bill would offer the taxpayers a choice on whether to receive a payroll tax cut now by delaying their Social Security benefits for 1 month when it's time to collect. Here to explain is limited government conservative and good friend of the show, Congressman Tom McClintock from the People's Republic of California. Congressman McClintock, it's a pleasure, and an early Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, and Merry Christmas to you, Judge. Thank you. By the way, just to make it clear, it's not my bill. It's Jeff Landry who's introduced that bill of Louisiana. I'm a cheerleader for it, though. It's the first sensible approach to the issue that we've seen that links to the costs and the benefits of Social Security and gives every American their own choice as to whether to take the year's tax benefit and delay their retirement 1 month to pay for the cost of the cut.
So each individual American would be able to make that decision, get the tax cut and delay for a month, or don't get the tax cut and get Social Security in the very month that you choose to retire, which could be a year from now, 10 years from now, or 30 years from now.
Exactly, which means that every family can make its own decision according to its own circumstances, its own plans, its own needs, rather than the government making that decision for them. It would guarantee that that tax cut can be in place permanently, but at the same time without undermining the Social Security system.
Isn't that a little too much freedom of choice for this government, Congressman McClintock? They don't like when individuals get to opt in and opt out. The government likes to tell you what to do and when to do it.
Well, I think most people, though, realize that that freedom is very important because there's no way government can make the same choice for every family. My guess is, in tough times like these, most families would choose to work the extra month and take the year's worth of tax relief. In better times, perhaps they would choose to pay the extra tax and retire on schedule. But again, that would be their choice. And for the first time, would be linking the costs with the benefits, which is important because ultimately, we are all consumers of these services. This would give us accurate, rational price data to determine whether or not these benefits are worth it to our families according to our own best judgment.
Even if this proposal by Congressman Landry, for which you are, as you say, a cheerleader, becomes the law, isn't Social Security still at its heart a Ponzi scheme? Congress has confiscated the Social Security Trust Fund and has spent it. The whole program pays out more than it takes in, something which, if you or I did with other people's money, the government would prosecute us.
Well, it depends on a geometric progression of population, and unfortunately, that cannot be seen. The first in do very well, the last in don't. That's the trajectory that we're on right now. Ultimately, that system will bankrupt in 2036, meaning that every Social Security recipient will see a sudden and permanent cut of about 25% from their benefits.
Unbelievable.
If we're going to avoid that, we've got to take action now to place that system back on a sustainable trajectory.
Congressman Tom McClintock, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
The revolution continues right here on Freedom Watch in just a moment.